Samsung Galaxy S7, 2 words, iterative perfection. The Samsung Galaxy S7 is a stellar phone. It's a handset that packs great battery smarts, excellent camera abilities and loads of raw power into an increasingly affordable package. Even though Samsung has replaced the Galaxy S7 with 2017's Galaxy S8 and the new Samsung Galaxy S9, it's still worth taking a look at the 2016 flagship Samsung phone for your next big purchase. The price has begun to drop quite impressively, and the Galaxy S8 lacks a killer feature that makes it a must-have over the Galaxy S7. The design is similar to 2015's Galaxy S6, meaning some have said the Galaxy S7 should be called the Galaxy S6s, but this in-depth review shows there's a lot more going on under the hood to supplement the improved design. If you're looking for the curved phone variant of this design, the Galaxy S7 isn't competing as closely with the Galaxy S7 Edge as the S6 did with the S6 Edge, with the curved display variant getting a bump in screen size this time round, taking it more into phablet territory. Good news for those who have hung on to their trusty Samsung Galaxy S7, Android Oreo has arrived for many. While first teased back in 2017, Samsung has now updated its S7 and S7 Plus to the current, but not for long, Android OS. Android P is just around the corner, and while the S7 is not likely to receive that update, at least it's got something a little more modern in the meantime. In the UK, you're looking at a hugely impressive £399 SIM-free cost, while those in the US will have to part with $199 up front as part of a 2-year contract, or fork over as low as $440 for the unlocked Samsung Galaxy S7. In Australia the SIM-free price was set at $1,149 but you can now get it for around $700. The price has dropped significantly after the Samsung Galaxy S8 launch, making this a great price for a 5-star phone. See how much you'll need to spend on your contract at our Best Galaxy S7 Deals page, and expect the price to fall even lower following the announcement of the Samsung Galaxy S9. Even though there's a newer Samsung Galaxy S8, it's hard not to like the Galaxy S7. It takes the much improved, premium design from the Galaxy S6 and reinstates a few features from the Galaxy S5 that were shockingly missing from its successor. The package is an enticing one, but 2016 was a tough year for flagship phones, so Samsung needed something big to stay ahead. The LG G5 launched with a unique modular pull but failed. The HTC 10 looked to rekindle some of the Taiwanese firm's former glories, with mixed success, and, of course, the iPhone 7 landed with no headphone jack and waterproofing to match the Galaxy S7's similar ability. Samsung may have been first out of the flagship blocks, but it needed to make the most of its strong start to stay ahead of the pack. At first glance you'd be forgiven for thinking the Samsung Galaxy S7 looks almost identical to the Galaxy S6. And that's because it is. Samsung has reused the premium glass and metal finish it employed on the S6, which finally saw the manufacturer move away from its reliance on plastic to materials which better reflected the flagship price tag it was slapping on its top phones. On closer inspection though, you'll begin to notice the subtle differences that make the Samsung Galaxy S7 the best looking and feeling Galaxy ever. Samsung has dropped the metallic rim around its iconic physical home key, enabling it to blend a little more seamlessly into the overall aesthetic of the S7, almost masking its existence. I'm a fan. It makes for a cleaner look, and that look is further improved with the color-coded earpiece grille, which was also metallic on the S6. The corners are more rounded, and the aluminum frame that's sandwiched between the front and rear glass is less obtrusive, with less of an overhang than its predecessor. That means there is less metal against your skin, which initially makes the S7 feel a little less premium than the S6, but once you've got used to it you'll find it's still a stylish presence in the hand. While the Galaxy S7 sports the same size 5.1-inch display as the S6, Samsung has managed to shave off a fraction of the bezel around the screen, reducing the handset's height and width slightly.